What's up, guys? Tate here, back again with round 7 of the WFO Promotions Hare Scramble series at Hansen Hollows. Let's get to the start here. So one thing I changed from the start of the year is instead of starting in second gear, I start in first gear. And based on how I've been doing on the starts, since I changed that, I like the change. It's been working out well for me, and I have a decent start here today. I'm mid-pack. You can see Mike on the right there. He has ridden with me before, and I've mentioned him in other race videos. He's been doing really good this year. He's second in open sea points. Um, he's had consistent top 5 finishes. You'll notice something different about him though. He does not have his mint helmet like he usually has on. He forgot it. We parked next to each other at the races, and he was getting all his gear on as I was getting all my gear on, and then all of a sudden he said he forgot his helmet. So the race promoters actually gave him a brand new helmet, so he got very lucky there. But regardless, that was a really funny situation. Trying to keep up with him as much as possible off the start here. Go up this really rooty and rocky incline. It wasn't really much of a hill, but it was just tricky. And then all of a sudden I get caught in this water rut, and I thought I was gonna break a leg, but I got really lucky. Somehow I saved it, but as you can see, I started quite the bottleneck there. So, oops, my bad. Um, this place is dangerous. Hansen Hollows. Last year there were 12 guys in the open sea class, and of those 12 guys, 4 of them have never raced or never raced before. 4 of them got seriously injured and went to the ER, and then me and 3 other guys survived the race and all got trophies. So it was cool to survive and get rewarded for it, but it's a place you really got to be careful because the GoPro doesn't really do much justice, but there's roots and rocks sticking out everywhere, and it's dusty today also in the open sections, so just got to be really careful. And what's happening right now is I caught up to Kyle. He was in my last video. We had a nice battle, and we're having a battle on the first lap right now. Kyle's ridden this place quite a bit before. He said to me before the race, at least. So he kind of knows what more to expect, and he might be a little bit more cautious than I am, just because he knows the damage this place can do to you if you're not careful. A little bit further on the track here, still with Kyle. Some other guy caught up to us and made the pass on both of us. Putzing along, going back in the woods here, and I find this line on the inside, and I get the pass on Kyle. So make it around him. Now we go on this really rocky uphill, and if you let up at all, you are screwed on this thing. So just stay on the gas as much as you can. It was a fun hill climb though. It was a more or less 90-degree turn into it. So take the turn wide and then just let her eat. Get around this kid in the light C class, ask if he's okay, and he says he's good, so just keep moving on. The course was really short, so like I said, a lot of people got hurt in the race last year, so if you look to the left, there's a lot of trail over on that side, and there's a huge hill. They kept us out of that portion of the track because that's the portion where everyone got hurt. My friend Aaron you've seen him in one video before. He broke his ribs last year, and then Michael, the guy who I was talking about beginning of the video, he broke his collarbone. So two of my friends got taken down by this place last year. Finished up the second lap. Things really thinned out after the first lap. Like I said, there's only 15 guys, or I don't think I've said it, but there's 15 guys in the open sea class today. So not too many people, honestly, so things really thinned out after the first lap. Just showing the trail at this point. And then the reason I showed this clip is because I'll talk about it more at the end of the video, but this guy finished just ahead of me. So just show at one point in the race we were decently close to each other. And the third lap is in the books. On to the fourth. And again, not much really happens on the fourth lap here, so just show more of the trail, I guess. Another thing I should probably mention is I never actually fixed my rear brakes from Hansen, so another reason I kind of held back, I guess it looks like I'm holding back, not going as fast as I should be, is because I really don't have any rear brakes at this point. At Atkinson, if I was mashing on them, then they'd work, but today it's only my front brakes that's giving me the ability to stop. So finish up the fourth lap there, onto the fifth. And the backstory behind that was I was gonna fix them, but the plug nut, or whatever you want to call it, holding, or that goes over the caliper, on the caliper, it got stripped out, so I couldn't get that thing off, and just decided not really to mess with it, and after the race I would fix it. So I heard this whistling. I thought it was my bike, but this guy, he said he didn't know what to do, and he is really stuck. He's one of the leaders. He lapped me. These guys thought he was hurt, and I just said he's stuck, so he's not necessarily hurt. 1 hour in, as you heard Mike's dad say, and nothing happened on that lap, so I just decided to go on to the next lap. So this is lap 6, or that was lap 5 and 6. Moving along here, some guy pulled over, asked if he's okay, like I do for most people when I pass them.
You okay?
The guy was in my class, got around him. I think he blew his engine, and then you could hear right there Mike's family and friends cheering me on. So it's cool that they're supporting Michael and they're supporting me as well. Catch up to this guy. It's the last lap, so it's not like I'm all over him, kind of holding back a little bit. Don't want to run him off the track. He pulls over for me eventually, so I thank him. And moving along here, just showing off a little bit more of the track, the more open stuff. This is about the halfway point of a lap. And then right up here is where you turn to go up that really rocky uphill right there. And I come in at 8 laps for the checkers. So I got 10th of 15. So 9 people beat me. I beat 5 people. So not necessarily where I really want to be, but it's better than what it could have been. I didn't get carried away in a stretcher, and I finished the race, and I had fun. So those are three ups to the down, which is not beating half the class, but we're still working, and hopefully things will get worked out towards the end of the year here. Um, there's one more hare scramble for their WFO promotions before the end of summer, and that's July 30th in Byron, Illinois. Pretty sure I'm going to be doing that one, and then there's no WFO Promotions Hare Scrambles until October from the looks of it. So I'll probably do a couple motocross races and maybe a GP. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.